John Archer, have you ever heard of the centre deal?
Of course I've heard of the centre deal.
Oh, you full Penn and Teller, didn't you? Yeah, you'll know. Okay, well I'm going to centre deal the cards from the deck. Normally magicians use the 4 aces, they put them in the middle and centre deal them, not me. I'm going to get better than that, John. I'm going to take maybe a third of the deck, I'm going to shuffle it in face up, and I'm going to centre deal out every single one of those cards. It takes me a second, thanks John. It takes me a second because I have to track where every card in the deck goes, but that should be it. I now know where every face up card is, so when I centre deal them, I'll know the exact location. Okay, so here we go. The first one, actually, I made a second from top, so that's really easy. It's just a second deal. Happens like this. Here we go. Thanks, John. We'll go for the 9 of diamonds next. It's 12th from the top, so that should be easy. Here it is. It was right next to the Jack of Hearts, so we can get that. And there was another heart court card. I think it was the Queen of Hearts. Let's see, there it is. Next, there were 2 cards together. We can take those. The Ace of Spades, and next to it was the 5 of Clubs. There was another 2 together as well, so let's try and take those. There they are at the same time. We'll keep going, try and get all of these cards out of the deck. That should now be every single face-up card out of the deck. Well, except, of course, for the 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. But I know where the aces are, so I should centre deal them as well, right? So here we go. We'll start like this. There's the Ace of Spades and the Ace of Hearts. 2 left, the Ace of Diamonds and the Ace of Clubs. You can choose. Which would you like?
I'd like the diamonds.
The tough one. Okay, here we go. The Ace of Diamonds. Like this. There it is, which just leaves the Ace of Clubs with one hand like this. That's all of the cards centred out from the deck. Thank you.
Andi Gladwin.
We're going to cheat at a game of cards. Just imagine I'm the cheater, I'm going to show you exactly what I would do. So we'll use the aces, they're normally the best hand to deal yourself in this kind of thing, so I'll just remove the 4 aces from the deck. Perhaps in a real game we wouldn't use the aces, but you know, you would use something that still would win.
Kings.
Thanks for playing along. Thanks, John. So this is what we'll do. We'll palm the aces, or at least I'll palm the aces, like this, and then I would hand the deck to somebody else who's like my secret person in the game, and he would then give the deck a full shuffle for me. I'll do it now, because I don't have any friends here. Thanks, John. I was hoping you wouldn't say that, but it's fine. We'll give them a shuffle. So the deck is now shuffled, and now I would take it back as the dealer, and I could deal out the hand, making sure I win. So we'll deal out 4 hands. This one can be yours if you like. We go here, deal out these, and of course because, hang on, I forgot to put the aces in the deck. Let's.
Duh.
Thanks. It's always so much cheesier when you're around. How do we? Well, because the aces are here, well, we'd have to fairly deal them out, I guess. So each hand will get an ace. Obviously, this isn't going to work as I was expecting. I've only got 1 ace now. But it's all right, because a real cheat knows about these kind of situations, can always find a way out of it. So check this out. Your hand no longer has an ace. This hand over here no longer has an ace. In fact, these hands are terrible hands. Nobody's going to win the game with these hands.
I'm ahead of you. I'm ahead of you.
You know what's going to go happen?
Boom.
Should be all 4 aces. My hand wins. I'm sorry, John, you're a loser.
I'm a loser.
John, I'm going to memorise the exact order of this deck of cards, but first of all you should give them a quick shuffle, just mix them up.
Okay.
That'll be perfect, you're doing great. There's plenty, it's fine. Yeah, actually, let's do this. I'll take about half the cards, you can take the others, give them a shuffle just while I'm doing this. And I'm going to, actually, we're going to deal out some poker hands. How many would you like? Imagine how many players were at the table. 4 players. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to actually memorise these cards. It takes a few seconds, but you can keep shuffling those if you like. But as you're doing that, just keep an eye as I memorise these cards. That should be about. Yep. Okay. I think I have those. So I'll take these as well. Memorise these. You can do some with me if you like. Like sometimes easy to see the Jack, the 5, the 10. Just remember Jack, the 5, the 10. I won't be testing you, so don't worry. It's fine.
Jack, the 3, the 9.
Thanks, John. Thanks for joining in. Great.
2, the 8.
2 7s there. That'll be easy. Okay.
2 7s. I've got it.
Great. Well, I'll be honest, I'm a bit of a fraud because I'm only remembering particular cards in this deck, enough so that I can do some false deals to deal out myself the best hand in this game. So we, how many hands? 4 hands. 4 hands. Okay, so you can be a player here, a player here. They always say you're a player, don't they, John?
Yeah,
they do. And then one for me here. That's an ace.
It's worked out well.
It's pretty good. We'll do. This time I have to do a false deal to get myself an ace, but I remembered where it was. This one was 17th from the top, so there's another ace. Let's see here. There it is, the Ace of Clubs. So from your shuffled deck, but because I know where all the aces are, I can deal the last one here as well. That should be all 4 aces. You're the player, but I'm the winner. I'm sorry, John.